Hello, everybody, and welcome into another episode of the Couch GMs podcast. It is Thursday, April 9th, 2026. I'm your host, George Kurt, joined by the one and only Cody Roadcap. How you doing today, Cody?
I'm doing pretty good. I have some good news. I have some bad news. Which one you want first?
Lead with the bad news and then give us good news before we go into our
All right,
main
good.
segment.
I mean, the bad news is definitely more of a personal problem. I forgot to drink. So if I start a coughing hack, I start getting scratchy. I have no refreshments to relieve
I'll
that.
pass one through the camera to you. Does that work?
I don't think that's gonna work. I mean, we could
Sorry,
probably do some editing magic of you pouring it into my drink, but that clip will go, or your drink into my mouth, but that clip will go viral for different reasons. So good news.
Yeah.
Shout out Detroit Pistons, #1 seed in the East. 2 years after having the worst record in the NBA, Cade Cunningham back, getting ready for the playoffs. There's your 30 seconds of basketball content.
Nice. Congratulations to them. The Sixers still can't basketball, so I'm flyered up at the moment. We're in hockey mode.
Nah, basketball, man. I was at the game on Saturday, Pistons, Sixers. It was a ton of fun, and always great to come out with a dub.
All right. Well, we talk football here, so if you like that, follow us at the Couch GMs, Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, even where you do from the show here. We're live Thursdays here in the off season at 6:30 East on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, so you can check us out there and comment live, get involved with the show. We're in the off season. We're gonna get ready for some NFL draft prep coming up, Cody. But in the meantime, not a whole lot going on. Why don't we play some games tonight? All right. I think we're just going to kind of keep going here until we decide that we've had enough. But we're going to start with how we always start our game nights and throw some Immaculate Grid up on the screen. For those of you out there who have not joined us before, we're going to have Cody type at least these first couple, which is always a fun time, especially when you have a really good name you come up with. But I see a Packers logo on here. This should be a pretty good start for us.
Yeah, I think so. And if you've never played the Immaculate Grid before, it's a 3x3 square, basically matching the pairs. So across the top, from left to right, we have Packers, Patriots, 3,000 plus passing yards in a season. Which, if that was 4,000, there would be no one for the Bears, but at least they dropped it down to 3 for them. And then down the left-hand side, we have the Bears, Panthers, and then the Jags. Where the intersections meet, they have to match. So that's kind of where we're at. We'll try to talk it out as best as possible, but this is always a good reminder. If you're a car listener, a workout listener, thanks for being here. Make sure you subscribe, 5-star reviews, all that. But these are always fun episodes. Check us out on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
Yes, sir. So, actually, you can watch afterwards on Spotify. Do not, while you're in the car, put up the video on Spotify, but we do have video on Spotify as well. We can just jump right in, I guess. So, Bears 3,000 yards passer. I know there's probably quite a few. There's no fours, but do we play it safe and just say Caleb?
I mean, that's probably the safe. I mean, we can go Jay Cutler if we think Caleb's going to be too,
let's be honest. How many times have we beaten Immaculate Grid on this?
We're going to win today.
Yeah. But are we going for rarity score, or are we just trying to win?
I think we're just trying to win, but we also want some rarity score. But if you want to go Caleb to start off easy, we can go Caleb.
Okay. I'm pretty confident Cutler had 3,000 also, if you're feeling it, but...
All right, Caleb, 38%.
Okay.
One down.
Packers, Bears. I'm sure there had to be quite a few.
Yes. I have the whole Packers side ready to go.
Okay, so we're going to go with that last.
Yeah. We'll save some picks in case we need to, safen it out.
All right, cool.
Bears, Patriots. That one will be a tough one, I think, maybe. Then you obviously have Panthers, Patriots, and then Patriots, Jags, and then why don't we let's take a step back. Let's just get the passers out of the way. 3,000 yard passers, Carolina Panthers. I'm not confident Bryce Young did it, to be honest with you.
I think he did this past year, but I'm not sure.
Exactly, right? That's kind of where I'm at with him. Do I want to go all the way back to Jake Delhomme?
That was the name that came to my mind.
All right, well, then we'll go Jake Delhomme, and hopefully they threw that many yards back when they made the Super Bowl. Okay,
cool,
got it. And then
I like how he doesn't even get a picture.
Yeah, but he is
The hatred on Jake
34%.
Delhomme.
Jags 3,000-yard passers. I'm pretty sure Trevor would have had to do it this year. So I think that's the
Yeah.
safe one. If we wanted to go a little bit more rarity, do you go a Byron Leftwich, a Mark Brunell, a David Garrard? Like, those are some other names out there. Or do we just continue this safe pattern and go Trevor Lawrence and call it a day?
Just go T-Law. He's probably done it more than once even.
All right,
Cool.
44%. So not the best starts. I think I can catch us up with the rarity on the Packers side.
Okay, cool. How well do I know the Patriots? That's my question.
I mean, for a team that we've hated for years, I feel like we should know some of the players
Yeah.
on the team. It's honestly, it's the other two teams that are like throwing me for a loop here. And then like there's like the when I see the Bears, like I always go to like Devin Hester. What teams did he end up playing with at the end there with the Patriots? One of them, was it just the Falcons? That's kind of where I'm thinking, if I think about this out loud. I'm sure there's
I know he
definitely
played for the Falcons. I can definitely tell you that. But
correct. I know that
beyond-
one for sure. Patriots wise, is there any, cornerbacks that come to mind, wide receivers? I mean, Bears, Patriots, not the best, like bang the table for wide receivers ones, or even like running backs. I think Matt Forte played for the Jets as well. I don't think he went to New England.
No.
What was that? Ryan Howard? Did he play for the Patriots? Was that even
Are
his
you
name?
talking about the home run hitter for the Phillies or the intern dude on The Office?
No, Jordan Howard.
Okay,
Bears running back
that
that went
sounds
to
so
the
much
Eagles.
better.
Yeah, I look, I named two different Howards that played for Philadelphia teams. Okay,
Yes.
I don't think
I don't think Jordan Howard. No.
How about like a Rex Burkhead? I know he played for New England. I think he played for the Bengals though, not the Bears.
Yeah.
One of the McCowns, maybe.
I mean, he played for the Patriots
And
17 other teams.
let's come back to Patriots Bears for some of
Okay. Yeah, that's
that is tripping me up. Have the teams usually always trade with the Patriots and always be like, why the heck are they doing that? Is there any Patriots Panthers that we're thinking of?
there's been so many Panthers over the years that have just been irrelevant.
All right, so I'm gonna throw a name out there,
Yeah.
and TikTok did definitely help me out because it was feeding my algorithm some Packers highlights, and in that was a Packers Patriots game,
Yeah.
and a wide receiver named Brandon LaFell caught a pass from the Patriots.
My gosh, that name.
But did he also play for the Panthers? Because I feel like he did. And
I feel like
knew
he did too.
Like I'm ready to hit Brandon LaFell.
I'm fairly confident in it.
All right, we're gonna Brandon LaFell. Nice.
5% pull. Nice.
All right, so
That helped the rarity score.
I definitely got lucky with the algorithm a little bit today, but I'll take that. Patriots, Jaguars.
And
I feel like there has to be like a defensive person or somebody, how many times do the Jets win the offseason? How many times do they, schedule or sign a free agent off the Patriots that end up not being anywhere good? And just a reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, any of these ads in the lower hand corner, bottom, I can't get rid of them. They're not sponsors.
But they could be.
That one was FanDuel, so for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm on Journo. I definitely tell me I'm fat.
All right. I feel like I'm thinking of a defensive tackle from like the early 2020s, but I'm not doing well on name.
Like a Lawrence Guy, Albert Hainsworth.
Albert Hainsworth's a no. The only person the only team I can confidently remember Albert Hainsworth with otherwise was Washington.
And Tennessee. I remember him.
You're
vividly.
right. There was a Tennessee debacle, but
Yeah.
not Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. What about James Robinson? Did he go up to New England for a little bit? I know he appeared in Green Bay, but I don't know if he went to. Oh, James Robinson, Packers. That might even be better. But did he actually play in a regular season game, or was he just like a? He might have been inactive.
Yeah, I had to read the note for a second just to remind myself. It must have played in a regular season or playoff game.
Yeah.
This one's stumping me almost as much as the Bears.
All right. Well, you want to think about it a little bit, and we can go through the Packers line
Yeah.
just to keep it moving. All right.
Throw
Packers
more
Bears.
names out there that might ring some memories here.
All right, let's go Packers Bears. I think we have to go with Mr. Simone Biles, Jonathan Owens, safety.
Yep.
But more importantly, husband to Olympic gold medalist Simone Biles. Problem is, I don't know if he spells his name with a TH or how's this guy? Wow, Cody. Maybe let's just try Owens.
Yeah, I don't know why you're
/
complicating this so much.
Jonathan Owens.
Yeah.
10%.
Cool.
Simone Biles.
He doesn't even get a figure. He just gets a broken link. Nice.
All right. Then Packers, Panthers. The one that pops out for sure is going to be Julius Peppers.
Yep.
That one's the one that came to my mind instantly when I saw that. I want to say there was someone else that I was thinking of. But Julius Peppers was the one I was going to go with, and we can just lock that one in if you want.
That's fine with me. Play it safe on this one. We have a 5% Brandon LaFell next to it, so.
Yeah. Julius Peppers. 61%. We could have done
Figured
a little
that
bit.
was going to be. That's all good.
And then, now I kind of want to go James Robinson, but we have a perfect grid going so far, so I don't want to ruin this. So I'm going to go with a cornerback because they're never high and go with one Mr. Devon House. And you just probably went who?
I recognize the name.
1%.
1%.
Dang.
Nice.
All right, that kind of helps me feel better about the Panthers one. I obviously could have went, if the caveat wasn't there, I could have went Rasheed Walker, who they just signed in free agency this year, but he hasn't played an actual snap yet. So now we're back to the Patriots, the team that everybody hates, the teams that is stumping us again.
So I've been trying to dig in Patriots Bears because there's been a lot of random named receivers that have ended up on both teams. First one that came to my mind was Mac Hollins. I know he took a stop in Vegas. Did he also take a stop in Chicago?
No, Mac Hollins never played in Chicago.
Okay. I'm trying to think deeper.
This does not help in any way, shape, or form, but I'm pretty sure there's a linebacker that I can't pronounce his name, and I don't even know where to start. He just had one of those really complicated, names. Is there any DBs? I think DBs are like, they get moved a decent amount. Like, I don't think Kevin Byard played for New England. He went to Philly, then to
no.
He
He went Philly
might
to
be in New
Chicago
England now.
straight.
But that wouldn't count. Like, that might have been where he signed this
No.
offseason. But it wouldn't count.
I don't know why my brain. I think it's because I'm seeing Jonathan Owens next to it. I'm thinking Jonathan Jones. I know he was a corner, but I don't know if he was on both. 99% sure he was on the Patriots.
My cat is meowing very loud. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I think trying to give us a hint or something. I don't know.
Roaring like a jaguar, basically.
Yeah. MVS.
No.
No.
All right. While you think about that, I'm going to give you the 30 seconds to think about it. Why go just make sure this cat isn't stuck? Because it is meowing very crazy. BRB.
Okay. Cool. I love how when Cody, if you're watching us on the podcast feed, when he takes his camera off, it goes to my face, which is just really funny. If any of you are listening out there and just are like, there has to be somebody that you're just completely missing, feel free to drop it in the comments. We will take suggestions into account here. We're still looking for Patriots, Bears, and Patriots, Jaguars. And hopefully Cody is not in the need to rescue a cat here. Welcome back.
Good. I realized I shouldn't have left because you couldn't type anything if you thought of it.
Yeah.
Did you think of anybody?
No.
So it didn't matter.
I pondered to the fans.
Pondered
who did not give us any hints.
That's okay. Let's think about this for 2 minutes max, and then we're gonna have to give up here, trying to pull this one off and move on to our next game. There has to be a wide receiver. You know what? Did Fred Taylor not end his career in New England? Former running back. Deep cut. Dude, we said we're gonna give up in 90 seconds, so let's just go for it.
Survey says nailed it.
Perfect. 37%. So that one was a lot easier than I anticipated. All right, so now we just have Dude, we can get a perfect grid if we can nail this.
So I know you mentioned the Devin Hester thing. I don't know if we ever actually ended up in New England. I'm leaning no.
Okay. What about the other returner? Ted Ginn.
That's not a bad one. Tough one because he never really was successful at receiver, but being a returner, you kind of miss him.
But he did have a kick return for a touchdown for the Bears when the Bears were in the Super Bowl against the Colts, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
And then
I'm good with guessing that one.
I don't want to ruin this on a Ted Ginn guess.
I don't know if you can be happy with ruining on any guess at this point.
No, like Brandon Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey.
Alshon Jeffrey never ended up in New England. I know that one. You said Brandon Marshall. I don't think Brandon Marshall ended up in New England either. I think he was just on the Jets.
And the Dolphins.
Yeah.
No tight ends like
Martellus Bennett?
Bro, you got it. See, I knew Martellus Bennett.
Wow.
What a sniper.
Don't know how I pulled that one out.
He would have also worked for Packers Bears. But let's see the most popular ones. Martellus Bennett, Jimmy Graham down here. Cam Newton for Patriots. Mark Brunell, Fred Taylor. So we got Jay Cutler, actually a bit more popular than Caleb Williams. So we got some of them. We did pretty good. I like that. But I'm going to pull this off the screen here as we get set up for our next game. You want to talk about
that might be the first time we've beaten Immaculate Grid on the air live. I know we've probably beat them by ourselves before, but never on the air, so that's good. I think we're going to Weddle next. So Weddle, inspired by the word game Wordle, we're going to be guessing NFL players, and we are going to get criteria based on those players based on like height, number, team, division, etc. And we are going to have to figure out what player they are trying to get us to. So we just pick a random name to start it off. Do you want to pick this time, Cody?
Sure. And there's at least 2 modes. There might be more now since we haven't played a game night in a while. But they're active players. And a lot of times they don't have like the updated free agents. They're just not in the game. So if we think of somebody and they're not in the game, that might be why they were on the move or something like that.
Yeah. Instead of like Immaculate Grid say it doesn't count, they just completely take them out of the game.
Correct. So I'm always enjoying, but here's like just looking at the list when you click A.J. Dillon, he's now a Carolina Panther. I am tempted to see how updated it is to see if he's still technically an Eagle in this or not.
I'm cool with throwing it on there as a guess, and if we'll get an idea. So he still has him as an Eagle.
All right, so they some players might not be, which makes it a little bit more complicated. How about I move this ad? How do I do that for
Maybe.
Kelly Blue Book? This is how you
Jeez.
get free games. We're gonna stretch this out so we can see the number. All right. Hopefully, I don't get a virus. Did I just lose George
Nope, I'm here. It was just my camera disconnected for some reason. Sorry.
and your mic?
I'm not here.
Your mic is
I'm here.
all right. There we go. Oh,
Okay, so it
technical
hasn't. Okay,
difficulties.
yeah. We can see the number now. That's good. We can see and hear me again. That's also good.
Perfect. And we know it's an AFC team, so that's also good.
Cool. Yeah.
And it's a
And
younger
it's
player
not
and
a
a
running
short
back.
player. So, that's interesting. Not a running back, and normally normal mode is only offensive players, but an offensive player has to be like a
Who's
short
a
wide
short
receiver.
wide receiver?
Zay Flowers.
Nice.
All right, so
Okay.
we know it is
25-year-old wide receiver.
and a little bit taller. He's either 5'10 or 5'11, and his number is between 4 and 29, and he's not in the AFC North. So we can now rule out the Steelers, Bengals, and Browns as we talk about the rest of the teams. Man, if they show the old numbers, Jalen Waddle would be 17. I think he's in the 5'10, 5'11 range. Probably he might be a little older than the 25 mark at this point.
Yeah. No, maybe not though. Give it
Let's
a
see if
shot.
he's even in here.
AFC
All right.
East is a yes, and 5'10 is on the mark, but he is
and
27. You're right on that.
I definitely. And we're close in numbers, so we're probably going to go up to like an 18. would be my
AFC
guess.
East number 18 is my guess.
And he's 5'10. So we got the Bills. We have the Patriots, which Matt Collins is too tall. And we have the Jets, which if this is not Garrett Wilson, which it's not, we might be in trouble if it's a Jets wide receiver.
That's fair.
Uh,
I mean,
Khalil
Brandon
Shakir's-
Cooks came to my mind, but he's way too old.
Khalil Shakur is too old.
I think Shakur wears 10.
Keon Coleman's too tall, and he wears,
He wears 0. I think that rules out the Bills.
unless it's Shavers, but he's 81.
I think so.
All right, so let's look at the Patriots. What about Pop Douglas? How old is that man? But he wears 80.
Yep.
We obviously said
Kayshawn
not.
Booty? Is Booty tall?
And what number? I am not sure. I think Booty might be a little tall. Let's try Booty. Also, just because I want to type it. Okay,
Not New England.
and he's too young,
Cool.
and he wears number 9. So if we would have thought about that more, we probably could have
Yeah.
got there. But so
Well,
now
we
we're down-
eliminated Miami, New England. We don't think it's Buffalo, so we are stuck on the Jets if our thinking is correct.
Correct.
Outside of Garrett Wilson, they had a couple of guys start to work. Who's the dude they got from Indy?
Adonai Mitchell.
I don't think he wears 18, but maybe he does.
All right, so it's the Jets, and he's tall. So we know it's the Jets wide receiver. So now we're just picking Jets wide receivers not named Garrett Wilson. Great.
Not Garrett Wilson, not Ad Mitchell. Who is the other guy?
Dude, I don't know. This is tough. I'm pretty sure Alan Lazard is too old at this point. I would say he's past 25.
Yeah, I
If
agree.
he's even on the team, like he might have been.
I think he was a healthy scratch. There was another guy who was like popping into the potential waiver wire discussion this year next to Ad Mitchell when there was no Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you that name right now because it's not coming to my head, but it's probably that guy.
You're probably right. I want to say his name was like Isaiah, but
He said that first thing I thought was Isaiah Rodgers. That's a no.
Like, this isn't like Malachi Corley. Like, he's been cut. Yeah. Okay.
He's on Cleveland now. Okay.
I had to confirm that he was cut. I was 95% sure he was.
So we're now 6 guesses in. We get 8.
We have 2 guesses left, and we're about to lose. This is what we get for nailing the Immaculate Grid.
It gives us a Jets wide receiver that nobody cares about.
We're going to lose in Weddle.
Which we have also not done yet.
Ooh, buddy.
I feel like there's going to be somebody listening in their car screaming their head off. It's this guy.
Especially since, like, we're not that far from, like, the Jets. Like,
they're also just the Jets, though.
Correct. They're the Jets. And if you ask me which quarterback finished the season for the Jets, I don't think I could tell you because I stopped watching them a long time ago last season. So did everyone else.
Some dude who never should have been a starting quarterback is the guy that finished the season for the Jets.
Oh, buddy.
This is great.
We are definitely a little rusty. We can tell it's off-season mode.
Yeah. Is there a Weddle off-season mode?
Probably. Man, we just pulled out Martellus Bennett and Brendan LaFell and Devon House on Immaculate Grid, and we're struggling to think of Jets' current-day wide receivers. And I'm a draft guy, and I can't even think of, like, potential people they've drafted and, like, moved on from. Or, not obviously not in this case, moved on from. Like, I can think of Elijah Moore, but they moved on from him. Malachi Corley, they moved on from him. There was the dude that returned kicks, but they moved on from him as well. There was Brownlee. I believe they moved on from him because that was an Aaron Rodgers player. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I know it's not Garrett Wilson, but just to... He's not even on here for some reason, so...
Maybe he's a free agent.
Garrett Wilson is not a free agent, bro.
Oh.
I was just going to do it.
When you said that, I was thinking of...
I
know that.
Nope.
If you're wondering what's happening on the screen, if you're listening, it's Cody typing in the beginnings of names that he knows to see if anything pops up that gives him inspiration. Jameis Winston gives me inspiration, but not to answer this question.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could just pick names here to move us on, and we can get exposed.
Yeah.
I don't pick Jacoby Genie James just because.
Whoever the heck that is. Oh, he's on Green Bay. Who knew?
Yeah.
He's actually a 25-year-old wide receiver, too.
It's on our practice squad, so the fact that I guess technically he's on the active roster right now because everybody's on the... What is this dude's name? But we're going to just pick Bill because of it. Isaiah Williams. I told you his name was Isaiah.
Why did you type Isaiah?
I did, but it just said Isaiah Williams, so I was like, oh, that's not...
You just thought it was the generic name for Madden and didn't pick it?
It didn't ring a bell. All right, we need redemption. We're going to play hard mode.
Okay. Yeah, because we just didn't be regular mode. Hard mode's going to go well.
All right, you pick the starting player this time.
All right.
10 guesses, defense and special teams should be available.
You made me think of Isaiah Rodgers earlier. We're going to go with him.
Is that dude even still in the league?
Yeah, he played for the Vikings last year.
Okay.
It is a DB.
Bro,
in the
tell me what.
NFC.
Okay. You said Isaiah, and I heard Jaquiz. That's why
Quiz Rodgers. What a throwback.
I was like, what are you talking about? Yes. I was thinking running back, not DB. We're good. All right. But it is a DB, so we got that right. Under 28, but not in the yellow, which means it's probably a younger rookie. In the NFC, and the number is a 2. So I think
Higher than a 2.
higher than a 2. Young DBs in the NFC East, West, or South. Nope.
I mean, give me my boy Quinyon Mitchell.
Thank you for not saying Cooper. So
Not
he wears
Philly,
27.
NFC East.
He's the NFC East. He wears number 27. And he's a young player. So
He's
now we
exactly 5'11".
he's exactly 5'11", which doesn't really help for DBs. But let's just start thinking this out. So when I go to, I think, Deron Bland, potentially for Dallas, I just don't know what number he is.
I don't either, being honest. I'm okay with you guessing him. We get 10 guesses, and we'll at least tell us if it's Dallas. He's not even in the game right now. Cool.
Yeah, okay. I was going to try to get, maybe I spelled his name wrong, but I'm pretty sure not to spell Bland as I type it, but.
Nope.
All right. I also am curious, like, if DB includes safeties, so, like, I wouldn't,
I would assume it does.
That's what I would assume as well. That's probably too old at 24 to be. What was the guy's name? He had a broken leg. He got signed by the Giants last free agency. Paulson Adebo, but I think he's too old.
Guess it. See if it's the Giants.
Paulson Adebo. Yeah, too old, too tall.
Not Giants.
Not Giants. Didn't even think about the number. So now we're to the Cowboys or the Commanders. Obviously, the Commanders, they have that. Was it Forbes?
It's not a bad guess.
He's just the young guy that I can remember.
Oh, he's on the Rams now.
I forgot he got traded. So
cool.
Okay. That didn't help with anything here.
I don't know if I could name a DB on the Commanders, if we're being honest.
Great. Marcus, are you watching? All right, let's go back to the Cowboys. Obviously, there's no Bland. There's no Diggs. I know. I can't even think of a Cowboys DB right now outside of those.
Those are the two big ones. I mean, off-season mode's hitting hard.
This is your division, bro. I'm so disappointed in you.
I know. It's horrible.
Like, this is the people that A.J. Brown lights up some weeks. Or Devonta Smith.
They don't do that. They have Jalen Hurts.
And you can't tell me who is running behind them chasing the ball. Oh, look. Well, he got cut.
Who?
I was gonna say, let me just put Marshawn Lattimore and see if I can narrow it down. Teams. But I can't even do. Well, I could. I could guess a non-DB player.
Yeah.
Like, just to get us to narrow the teams, play a little bit. Okay.
Why'd you go Eckler, of all people?
I don't know. All right.
So it is Dallas.
So we know it's Dallas. And now we need a Dallas DB that's not Deron.
Is Diggs that old?
Diggs isn't on the team. He's a free agent.
You're right.
He got cut last year. Khair Elam is no longer on Dallas. Actually, I think he might have been. That's not who I was thinking of. That was former Bills player. What about their safeties? Like a Durant. Like, don't they have a Durant?
Kobe Durant.
No, he's on the Chicago, formerly of Seattle.
So that's probably a no.
Unless that one was spelled with a K. Okay. I should just have guessed my gut. He's now not on any of those teams that I mentioned, but okay. Is there what? He's too old, but he'd at least be a Dallas player. I'm about to just guess Sean Lee, even though that dude hasn't played in 8 years.
Just to get a Dallas player?
Leighton Vander Esch, maybe go with him. So I'm just throwing out Dallas names right now to think. Dude, this is embarrassing.
This is so bad.
That we're going to lose 2 in a row. I wish there was like a hint button. Like, I can't. This is supposedly America's team, and we can't get this right. We're losing all credibility. We should never play games again.
No, never.
They're like,
I can't even think of the name of that linebacker they had breakout that was hurt for part of the year last year. Start naming random Dallas players until you can think of names. Luke Schoonmaker. He's a tight end, but he's on the team. Is there a hooker on that team? As bad as that sounds, you can cut it.
Not anymore.
Oh my god.
Dude, when we see this name, we're gonna be so irritated. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 2 more guesses. And you know what? Just so we can at least see green for Dallas. There
Sanity check. Luke Schoonmaker.
Okay. So we know it's Dallas. We know it's an NFC. We know it's a DB. We know he's 5'11". We know he wears 24. And we know he's somewhere between 21 and 35. No, we actually know he's 27. So we know everything we need to know. Except who to type.
I don't know. I'm out.
I know you're out. I'm just scrolling through some names right now. Oh, I don't even know what to go with. Turbin. Just if we know.
I feel like this is going to be some majorly obscure name.
All right, here we go. I'm going to guess. There's a name on here I wanted to guess. We are going to guess Cameron Johnson. I don't know who he is, but we're going to guess it.
I think he's a punter.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Reddy Stewart?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, Daily Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl is at least going to be players we know. I understand this.
No, Pro Bowl is the year 2009. This is even harder.
Yeah.
All right, 2009. So that's the Madden 2010. Who was on the cover?
My first guess was going to be, is that too early for Aaron Rodgers? No, it's not.
All right, Aaron Rodgers.
Does it only put players that were in that Pro Bowl on the guest list?
No, I think it's Pro Bowl is just like the next level past hard. That's how I'm interpreting it. Not that they were a Pro Bowl player.
Okay, so it's an offensive player who's older than 26. But no, year 2009, he was on Green Bay. Okay, got it.
All right, so 2009, not in the NFC North. How about he's probably too young at that point. How old are we talking right now? AFC. All right, Dallas Clark. All right.
AFC, not South. He's not a tight end.
So we're looking for a wide receiver or a running back in the AFC East, North, or West? 2009. Nope. Just trying to think here of all these different players off the top of my head.
We said not. LaDainian Tomlinson.
No, I started typing him and he didn't pop.
Okay.
He wasn't a player that we could fill in.
Too late for him to be in a Pro Bowl.
I love the. I really need to know what the Pro Bowl means, too.
I think it literally means they're in.
It could be. It could mean that they were in the Pro Bowl in 2009. So they had to be a good player. Running backs, good, 2009. There is both, but we know it's offense. So, struggling here.
I was trying to see what even the criteria was, and I can't figure that out. So
I went in. I don't know why I guessed Antonio Gates. I thought we guessed a wide receiver last time. That's on me. I was just trying to get a wide receiver to see if we knew the position, and I saw his name. Because that's the thing. Like, I don't know who was not a wide receiver. Not a wide receiver. If I scroll down this list, I could guess
Chad
who was,
Johnson.
Chris Johnson. That's a running back. Not a wide receiver.
So it's not running back, it's receiver. I said Chad Johnson.
Bro, it's an offensive lineman.
But didn't we guess every... Okay, we did not guess every.
So it's an
division.
offensive lineman in the AFC East.
That's lovely.
All right, let me just scroll down this list. I'll tell you, this shouldn't be that hard. And look, throw back to these names: Brian Arapko, Casey Hampton, Chris Nee.
The
He played for
Brickshaw
the Giants.
Ferguson.
He played for the Jets, AFC East. All right, so we got one. The
Not
Brickshaw.
Jets.
It's not the Jets, though. I don't know who Dan Carpenter is. Darnell Dockett. Now, that's a name I haven't heard for a while. There's a name.
Do they make these purposely this much harder in the offseason here?
I think. Not to watch. Jari Evans. He played for the Saints. Jake Long. He played for. Who did he play for? I want to say it was the Raiders or something like that.
Was
Jason
2009
Peters.
pre-Eagles Jason Peters? Was that already Eagles Jason Peters? Joe Thomas was always on the Browns, I believe.
Always on the Browns. John Stitchcomb. John DeBoers.
Dornbos, he was a long snapper for the Eagles.
Yeah. He was also on America's Got Talent. X Factor, one of them shows. Kevin
America's Got
Mawe.
Talent, yeah.
He played. Did he play for the Steelers? That wouldn't be the East. Kevin Williams, Kirsten.
I remember the name Kyle Vanden Bosch. Couldn't tell you what he did.
He was a edge player, outside linebacker.
Cool.
Logan Mankins. He was a. Now there's a guy. What team did he play for though? I want to say it was the Bucks, but I'm going to guess him. Bang.
Nice.
It wasn't the Bucks. It was the Patriots.
Okay.
See, look at that.
That was impossible.
All right, that was something.
Yeah. Cool. Check out that screen. I found something interesting on Sporcle that I have no idea how hard or easy it's going to be, but we're going to try it.
Okay.
Give me 1 second here.
So Sporkle's a quiz show. Oh, a chain game.
Chain game. So Essentially, the answer to the question is going to be the beginning of the next clue.
Got it. We have 10
There's
minutes.
40 total, 10 minutes. And I'll be typing this time, so let's see what happens here. You ready?
Yeah. Can you hit Command Plus? I can't even see the screen.
Yes. Is that better? Who holds the NFL record for consecutive games started?
Brett Favre.
Apparently, I'm not even typing. Cool. Brett Favre was drafted by which team?
Atlanta Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons, whose starting tight end in 2012 was?
I want to say that was Tony Gonzalez.
I think it was Tony Gonzalez. Nice. Tony Gonzalez is third all-time in receptions behind Larry Fitzgerald and...
I'd want to say Jerry Rice.
Why is it so hard to find names? Cool.
They're
Jerry
alphabetical.
Rice won how many Super Bowls?
Oh, brother.
3?
Yeah, it would have to be 3 since there's not 6.
Cool. With what team?
San Fran.
Cool. San Fran, all-time leading rusher.
Frank Gore.
Frank Gore went to college where? This is a you
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, but luckily there is not a ton of options here.
We got Virginia Tech on here as an option. Is that the
Dude,
only college?
But he didn't
Miami,
go to
Florida.
He went there.
Cool. Is also the college of the longest tenured Colts wide receiver. Reggie Wayne?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's him.
Reggie Wayne has how many Pro Bowls? 6?
It would have to be.
Cool.
Process of elimination.
6. Half as many as former Chiefs offensive linemen.
Well, just looking at my options here,
Who is David Wilson?
I want to say he's the running back, but it
Okay.
could be him. I'm willing to go there.
Will Shields. That'd be a perfect offensive lineman name, let's be honest.
All right. I do think if we get one wrong, we lose, though. I
Yeah.
could be.
And we have time. We've gone okay here. It should get easier as we go because there's less names options.
I'm willing to go Will Shields.
All right, we're going to do it. Okay, cool. Will Shields used to block for this running back from 93 to 97.
Larry Johnson, if he was on the Chiefs.
No.
Watch and add to continue.
Oh, I hit the wrong one.
Replay.
We're going to 2.
No, hit replay.
Okay. You want replay?
Yeah, I want to get that.
Okay, cool.
I just used context clues, and I should have looked at the answers.
Okay.
Brett Favre.
Where were we?
Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons.
Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez. Behind
Jerry Rice.
Larry Fitzgerald and Jerry Rice, who won 3 Super Bowls with the 49ers, whose all-time leading rusher was...
Frank Gore.
Who went to college in Miami, Florida. Who was also the college of the longest tenured receiver, Reggie Wayne. Who had 6 Pro Bowls.
Yep.
Half as many as Will Shields.
Correct. Now we're back. All right. So, looking at the names here of, I would think it would be Marcus Allen at that point. Maybe
It's
that's
not
too
Larry
old.
Johnson. So there's, what'd you say, Marcus Allen, Jamal Lewis, I think was, maybe, I think he was older. Or newer, or younger, I mean.
Yeah, I would say he's a little bit later. So I would go with Marcus Allen.
Why am I struggling to find Marcus Allen's name on here?
M's next to
Cool.
Miami.
Nice. Who won a Super Bowl with?
The Los Angeles Raiders.
Okay, I saw Los Angeles and I was like, that's the wrong name. You're right. Cool. Who moved to Oakland in?
Dear Jesus.
It had to be in the 70s.
It could have been early 90s.
I hate that there's 94 and 95 here.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the things that are left.
It's definitely not 2003.
Correct.
Can you see other?
No, that's all 40 of them. So I mean, we're literally between 1972, 1994. Let's go 72. That's the one you wanted to go first.
Okay. Pull me off the screen for a second, I guess, while we play and had in the background.
Peter Pan here. You know, I thought growing.
I took you literally. I pulled you off the screen.
Nice.
All right. So now we're going to pick between 94 and 95. I think that's going to be the tough one. 1972 sounded a little bit too...
Okay, bring me back.
Uh,
94 or 95?
I was born in 94, you were born in 95. So which one do you want to go with?
The only thing I know about 95 is the last time the Cowboys won.
Go 94.
It's 95. Cool. We'll do this again. We're doing very well here today. Immaculate Grid ruined us.
Yeah, we should have saved that one for last. If I knew
Yeah,
we were gonna be
right.
that good. Now we're going to get accused of like looking early or something like that, looking at the results.
All right, we back. Okay, 1995. Same year as the Oilers drafted blank number 3 overall.
That would be Steve McNair.
Yep. Steve McNair played for this team in 06-07.
Oh, brother. That's only a two, and the only teams that are on there is Seattle, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, the Giants, Patriots, Dolphins, Chiefs. Okay, I guess there's a lot more teams, and the Ravens. It's Ravens.
It's Ravens?
Yeah,
We're confident?
yeah,
Nice. Ravens all-time leading rusher, Jamal Lewis,
yep.
who rushed for 2,000 yards in which year? That'd be 2003?
Yep.
Same season as this team won the Super Bowl. That had to be a Patriots year.
Yeah.
Patriots drafted blank first overall in 1993. That would have been... I saw the name on here. Bledsoe. Hello. Okay, that scared me. Who was replaced in Dallas by...
Tony Romo.
I forgot that he was around that long. Nice. Plays in the NFC East.
You know that one.
Same division as 4-time Super Bowl champion.
New York Giants.
2012 first round pick was...
David Wilson.
Nice. Who went to the last college, Virginia Tech?
Yep.
Same college as in 2001 number 1 overall pick.
Mike Vick.
Vic played with this team after being released from prison. That's the Eagles. Eagles all-time leading passer, Donovan McNabb.
Yep.
Who also played for division rival Washington Redskins. Who played blank in the 2012 wildcard round. It'd have to be either the Cardinals or the Seahawks.
2012 wild
Was that
card.
RG3?
I think so.
That was around the Legion of Boom time, which makes me think it's Seahawks.
I'm also trying to think, was that Carson Palmer headed to the Super Bowl?
They honestly were probably all three in that playoffs. But what was the matchup?
I'm going to say Cardinals. And get ready to watch an ad.
No. All right.
Should have stood
I
your
should have
ground,
stuck
bro.
with my gut. Oh, man. We actually got pretty close. We were at 29 of 40, and it's going to get easier as we go here. So,
Yeah, we should be able to run this board after this.
Yeah. Considering we already have this next one locked up. All right, we're back. You got me in.
Yep.
Seahawks lost to this team in Super Bowl XL. Steelers?
Yep.
No. Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, they lost the Super Bowl. That was the Antoine Randall L. double reverse pass touchdown.
Yeah. There you go.
Matt
Who
Hasselbeck
also
led
won
the
Super
Seahawks.
Bowl XLIII over.
The Cardinals.
Yes,
That was
that
the
was the
Santonio
Santonio
Holmes.
Holmes. Changed their name from Phoenix to Arizona in feels like 94.
I mean, it's one of the two.
You confident enough to be going 94?
If you want, I mean, I have no.
Nice. Okay, it was good. Same year as this player won MVP. Is it Montana or Young?
I think 94 would have been Steve. Maybe it would have been Montana.
The Montana and Young years, since it was like before our time, are very.
So look, and I think
Tough.
whoever we pick, the next question is going to be replaced or was replaced by. So let's.
It went Montana to Young, but we don't know which way the question will be framed, so we can't even try to guess it that way.
I'm going to say Montana.
I'm good with Montana. Nope, it was Young.
All right. I was thinking Montana won, and then there was the little lap in, 96 when the Packers won the Super Bowl. 97 was the Broncos. Then you had like the early 90s run of Steve Young. That's kind of what my thought process was. But obviously I need to, step it up on my pre-1994 history.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, I was just as confident as you were. Okay, I think we're back here. So it's Young is the answer, correct?
Yep.
Who replaced legendary Joe Montana?
Chiefs.
Montana ended his career with the Chiefs.
Larry Johnson.
Had
Dolphins.
his career with the Dolphins, who went undefeated in 72 and went 17-0.
All right, so we did it. We got a lot of skips.
Yeah.
We only have a few minutes left. Let's do NFL Chain Game 2 as far as we can go, and then we're not gonna
do any redos here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play this This was 45, so it gets harder. I think we can see the whole thing here. I'm gonna have to zoom out just a little bit. Can you see that all there?
I can make it kind of work.
Okay.
If you could go back, that'd be better. But
Does that help?
Yeah. So, what running back rushed for 2,000 yards in 1997? Let's. Running backs on the list. The only one I'm seeing is OJ. Did he have 2,000 yards?
OJ had 2,000.
All right. I mean, I'm not seeing other running
Nope.
back. All right. Well, we can watch that again. I couldn't really see. That's why I was trying to ask you if you could see any other running backs.
Okay, we're gonna. That was a false start. Be back 5 yards.
We were
Doesn't
too busy
count.
playing with the screen size to.
I was.
All right. Now
ads here.
I can see everything, and we can see everything.
Okay, that's better. Okay, and we know it's not OJ.
Correct. All right, but running backs. Oop, there went George. He turned off his camera. Maybe the cat blocked him out.
I don't get it. I didn't even do anything. So many ads.
UPMC Health is covering up some of the ads. Yeah, Sporcle was loaded with ads.
Warren
Let's slow down.
Moon?
He was a quarterback.
Tim Brown.
Potentially. I mean, Tom Landry's a coach. Terry Bradshaw's a quarterback. Bucks. I don't know who Olean Kreutz is, but I would have heard him if he rushed for 2,000 yards.
Yeah. Cannon's quarterback. Manning's quarterback.
I don't think it's Tim Brown, but maybe it is. We're going to fail on the first one anyways. We should have just stopped while we were ahead. Bro, it's Barry Sanders.
Is it? You didn't see Barry Sanders on there the whole time? I have to look
Well,
at 45's hard.
Click one, Mr. Barry.
Who attended?
I saw Notre Dame at some point. I think
Right
it was
there.
But let me just double check. There's no other.
Oklahoma State.
Actually, I think it was that one.
That's what's ringing a bell with me too. Cool. He won the Heisman in 90 or 88. I think those are the ones that are in the time range.
I would say 90. He only played like 9 years, so. All right. We suck. That's
Yep.
1 hour. Thanks for playing games. We got to do better.
Yeah, we do. I thought we were going to have a good day when we went here and won Immaculate Grid.
Dude, honestly, so did I. And if you made it this far, we're in off-season mode. You're probably in off-season mode. We're going to do a couple more game nights as we get a little bit closer and hopefully can pick up this morale. Any last words, George?
No. I mean, like you said, we're in off-season mode, but we got to get going here. NFL draft coming up.
What, 2
later
weeks
this
from
month?
tonight?
Yeah.
3 weeks
2 weeks from tonight.
And I'm so far behind. That just means it's time to lock in. We're going to do some... What we got coming up? You sent me a schedule and I don't remember it.
I did. We're going to do a quick old what you need to know for fantasy draft preview next week. And then we got Cody's 1 point only mock draft coming the Wednesday before the draft. We always go Wednesday instead of Thursday, so you guys can watch it or listen to it the day before the draft.
Nah,
Or
I
day
like
of the
that.
draft. Put it in a marathon next to draft day.
Yeah, if you can find time. I know draft day is even more important. And then after that, we'll do a dynasty rookie mock draft for all year. For the off season and all that good stuff. But if you made it this far, enjoy the game night. Make sure you like, subscribe. Let us know if there's any games you want to see us play or you want to challenges for us to take on. We would be happy and thrilled to do that for you all. As always, we are still live weekly during the off season, Thursdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Follow us on social media. I'm Cody Roadcap. That's George Kurth. We'll talk to you all next week.